What's up? What's up? What's up, yo? What's up? How everybody doing? How everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Yes, I'm in a building. What's up? What's up? Hey, Michael. What's up, baby? Yes, yes, yes. Get in here. Get in here. Give the landlord L not a skunk. She gonna need something. She gonna need something. Y'all starting off crazy. Coming in the building starting off crazy. Hey, James Watson. Hey there. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Guys, I just want to finish it up from yesterday. Shade time, Tiff. Tiff. Yes, let's go. You already know how we do it over here. We don't bash it too bad. We just, you know what I'm saying, say, say our ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? We don't be like, calling her no bees and stuff. I wouldn't disrespect her like that. I say she ain't but yeah, I don't have hateful. I just wanted to do better. And hopefully she be looking at these lives and stuff. She just gotta do better. That's it. But at this point, it ain't even no room for improvement. You got to go now. You got to go. Because you already showed the people that you ain't trying to do no better and you don't give no F's. So at this point, it's just time to go. You know what I'm saying? We don't even, you know what I'm saying? We don't even want you to try to fix it. It can't be fixed. They already some millions in the rear allegedly. She keep on saying that people lying about that. Not sure, but this is what's happening. We already know, you know what I'm saying? Lloyd and did half of the man. I'm gonna bring that up one day. I'm gonna have to find it. It's on one of my lives. But yeah, we gonna go through that one more time. One more again. But they need to bring Lori Lightfoot back and do to finish the rest because she said she wasn't finished the last time. I don't know what happened and why she didn't come out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, James, bro. They hit the like button, support our sister. Yes, that's all it takes. Likes don't cost nothing. They is free. Like air for now. Cause they fuck around making us start paying. Oops, I ain't mean to cuss you out. But they mess around and try to make us pay for air next. We paying for every goddamn thing else. Water, electricity. I've seen better wigs on a mannequin. See. Y'all be having me cracking up, yo. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all be having me rolling. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get into it though. I'm gonna start off with this little clip from the news because she did do a Zoom thing. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I don't think I touched bases on this. So because the court blocked some of her little stuff that she was pushing. I think we did touch bases on that yesterday. Oh shoot, I had 5 people waiting. I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Y'all is making me blush over here. Y'all showing me love over here. That's what's up. That's what's up. Cause I mean, I've been doing this now for about a little bit, and I've been scared at first, but I'm a little comfortable more now. But sometimes I be tired. I be tired. I gotta be consistent. But yeah, let's check this out real quick.
A Cook County court has reversed some of Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's decisions. At last night's village board meeting, Henyard announced a 30-day temporary appointments for police chief, village attorney, special counsel, and executive assistant. But in court today, A judge ruled Henyard's appointment of Michael Smith as executive assistant was not valid. The special counsel appointment was also invalidated. This is part of the ongoing tug of war between Henyard and board members. She appeared for that hearing via Zoom.
Yeah, that was really it about that, you know. But yeah, we definitely knew she had to go to court, you know, but some of her people wasn't not appointed. Only one of them wasn't, but everybody else, far as the police commissioner man, he got 29 days to be gone, and he cannot be reappointed. So basically, he is temporary at this point. Donald and Tiff. I don't even think y'all know Donald Trump is not going for that. Donald Trump, picture that. Y'all think Donald Trump want to meet with her? That is going to be some really corruptness. Y'all think she's still a nail? Well, then again, I don't know. Mm-mm. I don't think it's a good look. Donald Trump, he ain't gonna want to meet with her. I don't think. For what? What is the point? Meet with you for what? Would she think he gonna give us some money? He gonna pardon her? Oh, that's probably why she wanna sit down with him. All right. Else Tiffany, Lil Wayne's sister. Why did we saying that? Yo, she do look like Lil Weezy baby, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Where are the coins going? I've seen, oh, I read that one. Yes, yes, yes. Makeup tips. Let me put my whew, put my chat up in here for anybody who want to come up. Don't y'all show your face in the back. I don't need to get palm bond or none of that stuff because it happened before. So I just be like to be cautious before I be letting people up here. Unless I already been acquainted with you, then I don't have to do all of that. Oh, Michael in Ohio. I know that's right. Here, he said here. Yo, but what the hell she wanted to talk to Trump for? That's the only thing I can think of. She want to get pardoned because she knows she going to jail. I believe she know that this is coming to an end. I believe, you know what I'm saying? She knows she going to jail. But don't get scared now. And she keep on acting like she not nervous and all of this stuff. We about to pick up where we left off yesterday.
Going into December, going into the new budget cycle. We should have already passed the budget.
Yeah, we about to pick up where we left off yesterday. Get into the mess. I love Tiffany. She give me content. I ain't even mad at her. So next week, y'all. Next week, on my son's birthday, which is the 13th, I can go ahead and try to get remonetized. Yay! Where my cheese at? Yo, yo, yo. So yeah, so I can definitely try to get back monetized. I got monetized and got demonetized within 2 days. Now, mind you, this is my first time doing YouTube, yo. So I mean, I know it might be funny, it might look crazy, but I think I broke a record. They should just, you know, give me some flavors for that because I don't know if anybody ever got monetized and demonetized within 48 hours like me, because that's what happened. Like it was just so quick and it was so stupid. And this is why a lot of times I do the meeting after the fact. because what happened was I was streaming the meeting off of somebody else's platform, but I wasn't doing commentary on it because the meeting was so low. Y'all know how the mics be all fucking ratchet. So I didn't really do no commentary on it, and that's what I got booked for. And they was like, you know what, we just, you know what I mean. So I will not do that again. So that's why I always wait to the next day or the following day to follow up on it, whereas though I have time to sit down and analyze it and talk about it and stuff like that. But I just wanted people to hear what was going on, but that will not happen again. And that's, you know. Yo, this YouTube stuff, they'll shut you down really quick. I'm trying to tell you. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's talk our shit.
Are the people we're supposed to look up to, are the people that's
That was
supposed to guide us,
sickening.
but yet you're not guiding us. We don't
She
look
wants
up to
special
you because you're
agreements
so negative
meeting.
and you're so
No
filthy.
Diddy.
We
No
must
Diddy.
stop that, guys, because guess what? Our youth is watching. I took a ton of youth to the polls yesterday, a ton of them. But what did you guys do? But push hate. So all I'm saying to you guys is look in the mirror, focus on yourself, focus on your life, focus on your kids, your husband, your wife, because the energy you're giving me, you can give that to them, and maybe your life will be a little more better, a little more smoother. If you
Uh-uh.
just do the same thing you're doing to a person you don't know, but you're a big fan of. So I want to push that and point that out. Next,
She failed to realize though, she only a fan because of the corruption. You know what I'm saying? This we's not a fan, and we don't talk about you, about the likeness of you. We talking about the dirty deeds and things that you are doing, Tiffany. Why don't she understand that? But again, this is why we talk about you, because if you was trying to fix it, then we would have nothing to talk about. You feel me? If you was fixing it and doing the work and treating people like human beings, then we wouldn't even have nothing to talk about, because you doing what a mirror supposed to do. Everybody is so shocked about how you act and the things that you doing. Like, this is why we talk about you. We don't talk about. I mean, I do talk about the good things, as far as her giving away the stuff and the free stuff and this free and that free and da 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 boo boo boo. I do try to touch light on that to let people see, she got a good in the bed side, but just giving away free stuff don't mean that you're a good person.
next, and the last thing that I have before my vetoes is that for our giveaways, we have a turkey and ham giveaway, which we do every single year. It's off the chain. I invite the media to come out as always. Y'all come here to the mess, to the little hate meetings. Won't y'all come to the real meetings to see the love that people really have for the super mayor? It's the same day because they follow what I do, so it's the 23rd. And we will be giving away free turkeys and hams to everyone in all of my communities. That's 17, that is, name over. So please come out, come get some great footage, talk to some people that actually got a different perspective than what you see here with a handful of people. Because guess what? Just like Trump, I'm going to come in on a landslide on both seats. Know that. Remember this moment when I landslide and come in for the victory like I always do. Uh, Next, the toy giveaway. The toy giveaway. We also are registering people for the toy giveaway. That's another item you must qualify for. So, and again, you come up here, you say the opposite, you must qualify. Please call us at 708-596-6040 to sign up for the toy giveaway. You can also go to Thornton Township, 333 East 162nd Street in South Holland. You can go there tomorrow all the way to Saturday. Tomorrow is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the lower level. And then on Saturday, you can go from 11 until 2 p.m. So if you're interested and you don't have money to get them toys, and not it's not the Dollar Tree toys when you twirl the arm and it burnt. Nah, it's none of that. So show up, come get some good items that we have for you, and sign up for the services if you truly need it, seriously. But for real, look in the mirror, guys. Stop judging people because only God can judge. And remember, landslide. Remember, victory is mine, said the Lord. Watch what I do. All right, that's it for me for my comments. Oh, I did have two more things. A couple things. One of the trustees stated about bank accounts, which is trustee house. I don't think you guys should be messing with bank accounts. I know nothing about that as it relates to you guys switching the account over. And you guys should ask questions before you do
She
that
lie like this? She knows all about the bank accounts.
because I don't think you guys should be on a bank account or dealing with anything as it relates to money. That's number one. Number two, The budget. I don't understand why we don't have a budget, just like I say any other time. We know that we're supposed to pass a budget come April, May of the beginning of this year. And still, it is now November, going into December, going into the new budget cycle. We should have already passed the budget. It shouldn't be we still working on it. It don't take that long to sit and work on the budget. You sit down, you agree to disagree, and you come up with a balanced budget or whatever you want to take out or put in. You do that, and you present it, and you move forward. But operate without a budget, I am not for. So I think you guys should really, really work on that and say what you do want or don't want and move forward so we can go into the next budget cycle, which we are about to do. It's a lot of things I do have to say, and I am going to hold a town hall meeting. And when I have the town hall meeting, all is welcome. You know, press, I will call you out, and you will hear facts versus fiction as it relates to evidence that I do have to show residents, because everybody, they try to use my words, but I ain't got it. They've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray. You will see the truth for what it is, because I'm going to put it on paper, and I'm going to show you what it is at that town hall meeting. So stay tuned for that. That is coming up, and I will announce that probably next week as it relates to the town hall meeting. Next on the agenda is, my vetoes. Oh, can't forget my vetoes. All the vetoes, I am vetoing the things from the last agenda. The new village attorney will give the clerk a copy of the vetoes that we are vetoing. It's several different items, including things that they try to pay for themselves. Like I said, they got conferences on there, and each and every month, they literally put one of them on there. First it was the clerk, then it was Kiana, then it was Tammy, then it was Brittany. Each one of them, every time, but they say we broke, and we broke. Why they ain't fixing potholes? Why they not paying for concrete? Why they ain't paying for certain vendors? This is what you should be really asking yourself. But y'all ain't asking the right questions. But yet you see, y'all drive past the little spot to get here by the school. That same gravel is still there. When we have water main breaks, they can't even buy supplies. They don't even have clamps to clamp the water main break. This is how bad it is. But they're not telling you because they're not paying the bills. They have to pay the bills, but they're paying themselves.
Why is she blaming everything else on everybody? Yeah, they not paying the bills because they not sure that the money is going to where you saying that it's going. Because if y'all remember, before with the tree situation, you got paid like over $30,000 allegedly paid over 30,000 to cut the same tree. Now something is fishy there, and this is why they changed the account to a whole nother bank and got a whole new account, because it's, it's stuff is not adding up. Or it's not making sense. It's like you washing money, like money laundering it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna tell them, all right, the invoice probably say 5,000, but boom, the job only costs like two, and give me the 3,000, and then that's it. But on the same tree, I was just using that as an example. But on the same tree, you keep on getting invoices, and you want somebody to keep paying for the same stuff over and over again. Like, it's not making sense. It's really not making sense. So they is trying to be cautious with the money because we not going through this again.
They're paying their friends. They're paying the contractors. They got the lawyer on there this evening. The lawyer making what? What is it? McGrath, what? 139,000 $39,000. But they say we don't have money. If we don't have money, you're making a way for your lawyer. You're making a way for your friends. You're making a way for contractors that didn't do village work. So make that make sense. Someone point that out. Next on the agenda.
What she's doing.
You gonna make sure you get her the veto, right? Okay. Next on the agenda, is there a motion for the village report? Well, you wanna say your report? You got a report? You wanna say your report? You got a report or not? That's what I'm saying. Do you have? Yeah. You agree? That's fine. No, I didn't. I said I'm gonna. Okay. Clerk, for the record, so she can put it in the record. The attorney's gonna give the clerk my details. So she will have that, so stay
This
tuned.
evening,
All
I'm
right?
going to do my report right now.
Okay, Clerk.
Thank you.
So
So
disrespectful.
I am asking for approval of the minutes for the regular Board of Trustees meeting on Monday, October the 7th, 2024.
Okay, so
I get approval?
Oh my goodness.
that's
I
what we
was
got.
talking and
So
my
I
stuff
asked you
was
if you have
on
a
me.
report. If you have a report, something you want to talk
Motion
about.
for a motion, Mayor, can I finish?
Dang,
Yeah,
y'all.
you
I
asked for a
was
motion.
just running my mouth. So what I was saying is allegedly the lady that the clerk lady that she pushing to say what's on this paper and this and third, allegedly this stuff might not be true. So she pressing this lady to say this stuff that's on this paper and y'all see how the lady was hesitating like she didn't really want to even say this stuff because she know this stuff on this paper allegedly, y'all, it's probably not true. And when it all boils down to it, it's going to make like the clerk said it, so that's her report, and that's what she said. It's not going to fall on Tiffany. Tiffany know what she doing. She be setting people up for the downfall because it's going to look like she did Freeman. Oh no, he did that. He used that on the. He did that. I didn't do it. He had the credit cards and this and the third. But you told these people, Carmen Carlisle, she did the same thing. She did this on that credit card and this and the third. But Tiffany made you do it, or Tiffany told you to do it. She's the mayor. People gonna listen to what the mayor say because you are the mayor. It ain't like oh, I can't make these decisions on my own. If you're in charge, if you the head of me, but this is what Tiffany do. This is the sneaky and the tactics and the things that she do, so it won't fall on her because they the one that did it. That was her report. Now you look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can't make this up.
Have the
You
floor.
just said you asked for motion.
I said I asked for
Okay, go ahead.
approval,
Go
which
ahead.
I do every month. I'm asking for approval. Can you
Bitch,
guys
down
hear
my
me?
look. What's up, baby?
I did not ask for more. From the Board of Trustees for the minutes for Monday, October the 7th, 2024. Maybe if I speak lower, people will understand me.
I motion that we approve the meeting.
Okay, it
minutes
don't
of
work like
October
that, guys.
7th,
Y'all are so out of order.
2024.
So let me bring this back. So I always say, let me educate you. I got two lawyers on my side. You cannot ask for approval, because approval is like asking for a motion. In trustee, you cannot recite a motion until I call for the motion. You guys don't follow no rules in here. Is everybody do what they want to do? Go look it up. And it'll tell you each step. But y'all want to surpass me and just do what y'all want to do. It don't work that way. Gosh. All right. So the village clerk is asking for a motion to approve the regular Board of Trustees meeting on Monday, October 7th. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. It's been motion second. Any discussion? Call the roll. Oh, go ahead.
For the October 7th meeting, I wasn't present for that meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, call the roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown wasn't present,
No.
so okay. Thank you. Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher. Aye. Motion passed. Thank you, board. I appreciate
All right,
your
next we
assistance.
have village
I'm still on the clerk's report. Can I finish talking? I didn't tell you. Let me finish.
Okay,
my
go-
part.
go
I
ahead.
did not
Go.
interrupt you, Mayor.
clerk. I asked you, did you have a
Okay,
report?
guys, let me just be clear. She mentioned something about me with supplies. I just want to correct that. Yeah, the village is low on supplies because none of our vendors want to give us supplies without cash first. So supplies are being ordered, but it's not that someone is neglecting their job. It's just simply because we are broke. And you guys all know that. And when you talk about disrespect, and they're always talking about respect, but yet they sit here and disrespect. You have a clown sitting here who comes to work every day and don't work there. So I will apologize right now because I kind of stepped down a little bit, but if we were not broke, we would have supplies. And the staff is doing their best to get supplies. So it is not like I am here complaining. I am just following up to find out where the supplies are. but they're coming because they have been ordered. So that's what's really happening. And first of all, this is a board meeting. We should not be speaking on internal matters in a board meeting. I would not bring that here. Thank you very much.
All right. So, okay, if we're broke, how they're paying themselves? We're so broke, y'all not getting paper, ink, pens. If we so broke, why are they on this list to get paid? They got several different items to pay themselves as trustees. We so broke, why you paying for conferences? We so broke, why you paying for, you out of order, you out of order. So, okay, we so broke, why are you paying for this stuff? That's the problem. You out of order. And y'all don't want to follow our rules of order. When you can't take the heat, you don't have the floor, trustee. Please stop. But y'all got everybody on there. We so broke, you paying a lawyer $139,000, but we broke though, right? We can't get simple things, can't do simple things like get supplies and items that's needed to do the day-to-day operation. That's the problem that's going on right now. So residents that do listen to me and pay attention to what's going on, you see it for yourself. But they give every excuses for why they trying to prove their stuff. Now get this warrant list and see what they approve this evening. And I'm going to veto it because I am not with it. But they're going to make sure they approve to pay all their friends, but we're broke, right? So we're not broke if you're still spending money on things that's not needed. So that's where we are with that. Village administrator report. What a village administrator at? What a village administrator? No village administrator, he's not here neither? Oh, he's still missing? And that's the other issue. Nobody comes to work. Nobody. It's a ghost town in our village, but go check the payroll. Check the payroll. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid. And that's the problem that we have today, guys. You have to check facts. You can't just go off of hearsay. Engineers report, nothing. Department heads. Y'all got names by department heads. So let's get straight to it. Let's do corporate bills. Corporate bills. Electric warrant list. Is there a motion to approve the electronic warrant list? Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There a motion, second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
There are few items on this electronic warrant list that it says it's from November 4th, but just even as you stated, some bills are still getting paid because the money is coming out the account. So I'm trying to figure out, I had a concern about 3CINS that's still on here. And then I actually spoke to the vendor that came up today from TNT Cleaning because she stated that she got paid through American Express that Chief Lacey had August 5th for $1,550, but then on the AP warrant list, it has the same date with the same amount for a check to be cut. All other invoices have been approved by us. We're waiting for your signature on the check so they can be released. And then on last meeting, because we never received a written veto, so everything that happened October 7th is valid. The question was about these leases, which still, when you see the amount of money that has been spent for these vehicles, it's almost $70,000 just for these. And you keep hollering and telling these people we don't have no money, but this coming out the bank account. So I am a little concerned about what you're saying right now, but I would like to make sure that 3CINS LLC comes off, and if you have some clarity, because the trustees do not make the warrant list. Let me say it again, the trustees do not make the warrant list. The CPA, the village administrator, whoever conducts this list and provides it to us, could you please make sure that someone can answer why this is on the electronic warrant list and the AP warrant list?
All right, anyone else?
Yes, I have one question. Okay, I just want, because we received a few different lists, I want to make sure we're talking about the electronic list that has a total of $419,174.71. Is that the same one? We received 5 different lists in our packet.
Yes, $419,174.71. That's correct. For the electronic warrant list for payments for September 2024, and it was printed on November 4th, 2024.
Okay. And then the other question, I heard Trustee Belcher mention removing this item. Do we need a superseding motion for that, or what's the parliamentary way to move, that we accomplish?
She could just remove it. She want to remove an item like y'all always do. Or y'all act like y'all don't know what y'all been doing. That's it. She want to remove an item. Y'all entitled to remove whatever item you choose.
I want it removed, but I also want someone to answer the question about why it's on the electronic list and it's on the AP list.
And your answer is this. You guys put this together. You should have asked the people when y'all put this together. The trustees put this list together, and that's before me. So I got this email just like y'all got an email. You guys consult with the VA, and y'all put together this list. So stop acting like y'all did not, because that's how it got created. Because if I had it my way, every bill would be on the list. So you guys didn't consult with me. Y'all put the list together, and that's where it's at. I had to put a motion on that just to get Robinson.
Y'all heard what she said. If she had it her way, all the bills, every bill would have been on the list. So y'all know what that means. All her bills and the township bills, all of that would have been on the list. Not just the regular bills for the township, but hers would have been in there too, just like it was in there before. And they had to scratch a lot of stuff out because a lot of stuff was not basically agreed about. So y'all heard her. She said it out her mouth. If it was up to her, all of that should have been on there. Now, mind you, she did her mother payment off of the community money, off of the taxpayers' dollars. All of that. All of the paying the daggone the security that she allegedly needed on the taxpayer money. All these vehicles that was about to get what is called repoed and all of that stuff on the taxpayers' dollars. Y'all heard her say if it was up to her, all of that stuff will be on there. She ain't never lied. She telling these people flat out.
Engineer pay. So you guys put it together, now you want to play like y'all don't know what's going on. So take your item out and do what it as you will. And as it relates to not signing checks, you guys know this too. Jason House has been signing checks. He's not even on the bank account. So y'all need to stop playing the games. So tell the truth.
Well, Jason is on the bank accounts now. Haha. She's really mad because she not on the bank account, and this is why she mad. And the judge said that they can do that if she's doing reckless spending. They can basically do that. So that's why they switched the That's why they switched.
Truth, shame the devil. But y'all study sitting up here lying about facts that I know and y'all know. So that's where we are. So there's a motion in a second. You want to remove the item and call the roll.
I have a comment on that, Mayor.
Go ahead.
I have not signed checks in 2 months. I have only signed the checks that Judge Cohen has given me the authority to sign. That will conclude my comment.
And that is not true, but don't worry about it. I will prove it. All right, moving on. Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown, Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House,
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. You said no? Okay. Uh, Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda, a motion to approve the AP warrant list. Is there a motion to approve the AP warrant list? Hello, is there a motion?
May I read the warrant list into record, Mayor?
Go ahead.
Okay, the bills for November 4th had the corporate payments of $614,503.11. Gross payroll October 4th, $422,069.88. Gross payroll October 18th, $433,424.09. Melanie Fitness Center register $1,244.32. Total corporate payments $1,471,241.40. I motion that these bills be paid.
All right, is there a second?
Second,
All right, any discussion?
yes.
Go ahead.
Since you never answered the question for the electronic list, the TNT cleaning, which the young lady just stated that they're 4 months behind, but it's only 1 month on here because all the other months have been approved, but it's on the electronic warrant list. So I'm asking to remove it off the AP list and leave the $3,200 that's on the September invoice to be paid, because all other invoices have been approved, they just haven't been paid out. But I am saying this so it does not conflict with, it was on the electronic warrant list that was paid through the American Express, and I thought we didn't have no credit card, but and now it's on the AP warrant list. So that's the only reason I'm asking for it to be removed, because it's two different places. I want to be very clear so they don't think that I'm saying that not to pay y'all, but every other one has been approved by the board. The check just has not been issued.
Any other questions, comments? Okay, so for me, I have several things that's on this warrant list that you guys created. Core Consulting Group, that's the IT. I don't think they should be paid as relates to they haven't even been in the building doing work. Our employees have been sitting for months without anything to do. This is stuff y'all don't know, because they stopped their internet access as it relates to email, and then also systems access, so they couldn't produce or do any work inside the building. I brought this up. I've told it to trustees, especially Belcher, and I spoke to several other people about this, and they did nothing about it. So that's number one for the IT company. Number two, just to show you what I was saying, Odison, he got several invoices on here, and it's for $136,580.52. That is for Odison. But y'all say we broke, can't buy paper, pens, and ink. This is my point. Next, the other issue on here, you got Tammy Brown. Y'all say we broke. Here we go, Tammy Brown for $619.82. That's for Tammy. Last one, y'all had Kiana on there. Last one after that, y'all had Clerk on there. Y'all put everybody on there every single cycle, but residents y'all miss it. So if they that broke, why stop? Don't pay y'all. Y'all say conferences, you ain't got no money. So don't pay for that, and pay for the supplies and the things that's needed for our village to operate. On here, y'all put Robinson Engineer, and that's what I was speaking to. I added that on there as a line item to pay them their money. You only put on here for $5,116.33. I think they should be paid all their money. If you're paying your attorney $136,000, you should pay them all their money, because guess what? They are our water operator, something really important, something really crucial. If that goes down or goes wrong, we are in trouble. But they're not paying the people that do the important parts to keep our village above water. So I want to point that out, and all what I stated was for the record. So that's my statements. Do you guys want to remove Tammy Brown from this warrant list?
Excuse me, my $619 supposed to come out of fund that is for training for the trustees, which was $10,000 that we never seen. So my $619 compared to your $200,000 is nothing compared. So you want to talk about $619? Talk about what you have spent.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Trustee,
Absolutely.
hold on.
Let's
So
talk
trustee,
about it.
you got that all so
No,
wrong.
you got it
And that's what I
screwed up.
stated
All
before.
the trips that
You gonna
you
let me
take,
respond to
and you haven't brought
Y'all
back
don't worry about what I
anything from
do.
the
I
trips
didn't
that
take
you
anything
take.
from
I
here.
can see if you're taking a trip and
Nothing
you bringing
from here.
something back
Show
for
me.
it. You're not bringing
Show
back
me.
anything
Show
for
me,
it.
trustee. You said a lot of lies. Please show me.
Man,
You keep saying I travel from here.
we go to
Y'all
the
mix
train
up
every
both
year.
bodies of
We just
government.
don't see you there.
Okay, let me
All the
let
other
me finish.
mayors are there along with their board. We just don't see you there. So my $619, I'm entitled to it.
Trustee, you shouldn't be
I'm
getting
entitled
619
to
if
my
the community is
619.
suffering. If the community is suffering, you guys shouldn't be getting anything. That's what y'all don't understand. You should not be getting 600 of anything because we are without concrete to fix holes. We are without clamps to do water main breaks. Trustee, are you done?
No, I'm not done
Okay,
yet.
I'm gonna let you finish. Then I'm gonna respond.
Her check, she gets her check just like we get our check. Again, we are in this position now because she screwed up the money. So now you want to point the finger at yourself. The reason why these vendors are not being paid because she didn't pay. And then you go out and get contracts, and who signed them? Who approved them? Again, do your job and know your job. Everything that's supposed to be with these vendors is supposed to come before the board, and they have not. So you got people on this warrant list from 22, 21, 19, 2021, 2022, 2023. Now you tell me whose fault is that? When the board has voted to pay these vendors and they're not being paid. So whose fault is that? Somebody answer that for me. Whose fault is that? And you want to cry about $619. I give you $619.
I will give it back to me, please. I want it back. So today, take your name off here and give the $619 back. So you're going to make a motion to give it back, trustee? So make sure you give it back. So let's clear up some things, because this is where they confuse you guys at. As it relates to them getting things for travel, it is a bill. This has nothing to do with a paycheck. So when she make innuendos about, did you get your check? Y'all got y'all check too, and y'all don't do nothing. So this is a separate bill that comes off the list. So she's getting that extra $619. As it relates to budget, and she says a budget line item, it's a budget line item to travel for anybody. So how is it good for them but not good for me? You cannot say, hey, tomato. You got to sit here and basically go off of what it is.
What's up, Mac? What's up, Mac? What's up, Mac, baby? In the motherfucking building. One computers. What a terrible human. Michael said, give Tiff some food stamps. Michael, I bet she had some. Yeah, she probably got all the food stamps. She probably got all the goddamn food stamps. But my thing is the FBI still watching this? And the thing that really blew my mind, y'all know Tammy Brown done even said something in this meeting. I was like really shocked because Tammy Brown don't really say too much. Look how the clerk looking at it though. The clerk is pissed. Y'all see this lady face? She is absolutely absurd. Like, I am tired of this shit. Because she made her read that stuff, and that lady didn't want to do it off that paper. And tried to make it seem like it's on her. So she already know she might be in trouble. She might be in some big trouble. Look at the look on her face. She is so disgusted with Tiffany. Like, bitch, you made me do that, and I did it, and they might be looking at me. She going to jail. She going to jail. Oh, you had surgery. I'm glad you feel better. Glad to see you here. Cook County expand. She's making AI Capone look legit. Yo, yeah, she probably stole those things. Mm-mm. Yes. Good to see you back, Big Mac, though. Yes. I'm pissed for her. For them. Yeah. Because this is just out of control. Very.
Right now, trustee, you just said you want to give it back. Please do that. Amend this warrant list and give it back. Because I'm going to call you on your bluff and you said you won't even give it back. So let's make a motion. Let's make a motion. Hold on, trustee. Trustee,
the money is there
Hold on,
for
trustee.
training.
So basically,
At the end of the
give
day.
it back. Give it back, trustee. So do y'all want to amend that motion? Because trustee just stated she want to give the money back. Okay. She want to give the $619 back. Do anybody want to amend the motion?
Thank you. I
Do
appreciate
anybody
that.
want to
Thank you.
amend the motion? Trustees? Nobody?
Can we get it moving?
Trustee, you don't run a meeting. I do. That's your problem. So you just stated you want to give the $619 back. So
It is
please,
8:14. Can we keep
put
it
your money where
moving?
your mouth is.
Can we
Please
keep
give it
this?
back.
Can we get back to business?
Our own business. This
Can
is
we get
discussion.
back to
It's
business?
discussion. You talked all that
Can we-
stuff about
can
you
we
wanted
get
to
back
give
to
the
business, Mayor?
$619 back.
Can we get back
So
to
let's
business?
give it back, trustee.
I
Make
got
the
a motion to call the vote.
Amend it, and let's go. Second. I didn't call for the motion. You guys cannot supersede me, and that's y'all problem. When we in discussion, we're in discussion. At the end of the day, you made a statement. I'm calling you on your statement. Your statement was, I will give you the $619. Cool. Let's
Mayor,
make
Mayor,
amendment
Pardon
and
me,
give
Mayor.
the $600 back.
Parliamentary procedure. You have two attorneys sitting next to you. You can ask them. They can make a motion for the roll. They absolutely have that right.
I still
There's a
have to
second.
acknowledge you, sir. So until I acknowledge you,
I
we're in
don't care.
discussion.
I don't care if you acknowledge me or not. You have two attorneys here. Ask them what the parliamentary procedure is.
Okay, it don't work like that. So you could be smart mouth all you want. You should take your $136,000 out. That's what you should do. If we that broke,
Okay.
why you over here taking all the money from our village?
Okay.
If we that broke, you should.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Joe trying to put the money on. She trying to act like House got the money. She trying to sit there and act like House got the money. Y'all saying that my volume is down. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Joe try to act like House is taking the money. That is crazy. All right, so I'm good now. Y'all can hear me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Any of suffering, you guys shouldn't be getting anything. That's what y'all don't understand. You should not be getting 600 of anything because we are without concrete to fix holes. We are without clamps to do water main breaks.
Get her, Tammy Brown.
Trustee, are you done?
Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, y'all.
She gets her check just like we get our check. Again, we are in this position now because she screwed up the money. So now you want to point the finger at yourself. The reason why these vendors are not being paid because she didn't pay. And then you go out and get contracts, and who signed them? Who approved them? Again, do your job and know your job. Everything that's supposed to be with these vendors is supposed to come.
Papa Nat, what's up? Papa Nat in the building. Hey, Papa Nat.
20,
She steal candy from a baby.
2023. Now you tell me whose fault is that? When the board has voted to pay these vendors and they're not being paid. So whose fault is that? Somebody answer that for me. Whose fault is that? And you want to crap out $619. I give you $619.
I will give it back to me, please. I want it back. So today, take your name off here and give the $619 back. So you're going to make a motion to give it back, trustee? So make sure you give it back. So let's clear up some things, because this is where they confuse you guys at. As it relates to them getting things for travel, it is a bill. This has nothing to do with a paycheck. So when she make innuendos about, did you get your check? Y'all got y'all check too, and y'all don't do nothing. So this is a separate bill that comes off the list. So she's getting that extra $619. As it relates to budget, and she says a budget line item, it's a budget line item to travel for anybody. So how is it good for them but not good for me? You cannot say tomato, tomato. You got to sit here and basically go off of what it is. Right now, trustee, you just said you want to give it back. Please do that. Amend this warrant list and give it back. Because I'm going to call you on your bluff. If you say you want it, you're going to give it back. So let's make
like
a
I
motion.
said,
Let's make
the
a
money
motion.
is there
Hold
for
on,
training.
trustee.
The money
I have
is
the floor.
there
Hold
for
on, trustee.
training.
So basically,
At the end of the
give
day.
it back. Give it back, trustee. So do y'all want to amend that motion? Because trustee just stated she want to give the money back. Okay. She want to give the $619 back. Do anybody want to amend the motion?
Thank you. I
Do
appreciate
anybody
that.
want to
Thank you.
amend the motion? Trustees? Nobody?
Can we get it moving?
Trustee, you don't run a meeting. I do. That's your problem. So you just stated you want to give the $619 back. So
It is
please,
8:14. Can we keep
put
it
your money where
moving?
your mouth is.
Can we
Please give
keep
it back.
this? Can we get back to business?
Our own business. This
Can
is
we get
discussion.
back to business?
The discussion. You talked all that
Can we-
stuff about
can
you
we
wanted to
get back
give
to
the
business, Mayor?
$619 back.
Can we get back
So
to
let's
business?
give it back, trustee.
I
Get
got
the
a motion to call the vote.
Amend it, and let's go. Second. I didn't call for the motion. You guys cannot supersede me, and that's y'all problem. When we in discussion, we're in discussion. At the end of the day, you made a statement. I'm calling you on your statement. Your statement was, I will give you the $619. Cool. Let's make
Mayor,
amendment
Pardon me,
and
Mayor.
give the $600 back.
Parliamentary procedure. You have two attorneys sitting next to you. You can ask them. They can make a motion for the roll. They absolutely have that right.
I still
There's a
have to
second.
acknowledge you, sir. So until I acknowledge you,
I
we're in
don't care.
discussion.
I don't care if you acknowledge me or not. You have two attorneys here. Ask them what the parliamentary procedure is.
Okay, it don't work like that.
Yo, everybody is in Tiffany ass. He said, I don't care if you apologize or not. Because he is the village attorney at this point. And then Tiffany got this man up here and this lady, and y'all noticed she walked in with the man. Where's Kamar? She walked in with this man that allegedly supposed to be one of the attorneys. But where's Kamar? Where's Kamar? I haven't seen it. Usually he gotta walk past at least somebody's camera to make sure he's seen. Where is he at? Alright, so Meg said, look, the feds there. If Tiff did wrong, she would be arrested. Tiff is not a homeowner, but I think she spent the money. Trust assault. 100,000. Man. Man. Tiffany is, I think this might be her new guy. They walked in together. If y'all noticed, they walked in together. The lady walked in by herself. She was already seated. Him, and Tiff came in there together. What is this? What is this? What is this? Because where the fuck is Kamal? And who is this dude? Because I don't believe she went crazy spending. She traded him for a lawyer. Papa Next said she traded him for a lawyer. She probably did, because it was crazy, because them two walked in together. And somebody caught them coming in together, and that was just crazy for me to even see. Because it normally be her and Kamar. Time for jail. Super dictator. Super dictator. She a super dictator. But where the fuck is Kamar, y'all? I seen that mess too. Missy. Yes, Mac, you seen it, yo. This is absolutely insane. And this is the stuff that she think people don't see. We was watching everything. You feel what I'm saying? We watching everything. Because what I miss, somebody else might catch. What they miss, I might catch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people still on this shit. But where the fuck is Kamar? I'm gonna try to clip that out tomorrow. And y'all, I need some help. Anybody know how to help with clippings? Now I know how to clip, but I don't know how to share it back on YouTube when I do my clips, or share it on like TikTok or something like that. But she walked in with, I'm gonna say, her new man. Oh shit. Kamal probably did go home with his wife, because at the end of the day, mind you, the lady want her money for the rental place that they was renting out. Tiffany saying that she ain't never lived there, and left Kamal to foot the bill. And Kamal probably said, fuck you. I'm out. I'm going the fuck back home. I ain't gotta go through this. I can go home. even if he in the basement, even if he in the dughouse, even if he on the couch. But he got a home, a wife, a family, and all of this shit. He ain't got to put up with this, so you gonna just act like you never leave here? You really gonna act like you never lived here? That probably set him off because me, per se, if it was me, you gonna just act like you never lived here and I gotta foot the whole bill. Doug host, I gotta foot the whole bill for me, for myself, and you ain't never what? Because the lady says she only did it on the strength of Tiffany because she know her family and Tiffany is the mayor, so she thought that Tiffany was going to do her right. Obviously, she haven't been following Tiffany's mayor position in her career because Tiffany don't pay nobody. She make sure that the taxpayers pay her bills. Tiffany ain't fronting no bills out her motherfucking pocket. We seen this. We know this at this point. So I don't know if that lady was watching this stuff or seeing it unfold. What's up, user 1018? But I don't know if she was watching this, what she should have. But at the end of the day, this stuff is not hidden. It's in the public eye. It's there for you to see. Now, by y'all knowing how Tiffany credibility is, would you rent to her? Like, come on now. Be for real. Be for real. User 1018 said, let's talk IQ. Let's talk IQ. Where is it? Where is the IQ? Where is the IQ? Come on now. Give Tiff a muzzle. I would. Tiff make Beetlejuice look good all the times. And she said that lady was doing she said that lady had fake news. She need a main sum of I don't know what that means. But thanks for the comment. She clapping cheeks. Y'all be so crazy up in these comments, y'all. Let's get back into it. But I mean, I'm saying like who would really Fat Max said I would. You would rent to her? And then you gonna be looking like that lady. She gonna be like, I don't even know that man. I never seen him a day in my life. And they gonna be like, is you sure? And she gonna get that stupid look when they ask her about that Vegas trip. She gonna be like, hey y'all, this is insane. John Brazil, what's up? Make sure y'all hitting those like buttons. Make sure y'all hitting them like buttons. Sigma Press, civil rights activists. What's up? How you doing? How many times have Tiff boss Israel run through it? I don't know. I don't know. Yup. Check payment. Y'all is funny as shit. How many drinks you had? I ain't even had enough. Baby just went to go to the store. I'm about to get drunk in a little bit soon. He come back. If he want to fight. Yeah, let's get back into it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And so you could be smart mouth it all you want. You should take $436,000 out. That's what you should do. If we that broke, why you over here taking all the money from our village?
Okay.
If we that broke, you should give all that money back. So
there is a motion and a second to call the roll.
So anyway, as I was stating, we're in discussion, and as it relates to discussion, I'm stating that Tammy Brown should give her $619 back.
We miss you too, Fat Mac. We miss you too. Hey, Sean Strange, make sure you hit the like button for me, please, baby.
McGrath and Frazier and Murphy is getting. You should make a revised motion to give.
Y'all get these likes up, please. Get these likes up.
Let me clear the record. You out of order. You out of order. You said you had nothing else to say, right? Okay, then don't say nothing.
Chirac was a great city back in the day.
The $619 is on the warrant list to be paid. It's not paid. It's not paid.
Trustee.
It's on the warrant list to be paid.
Correct. So take it out. Take it out.
I'm done.
Thank you. I thought you was done a long time ago.
Oh,
For the vote. All right. So
oh,
that's what it is. Okay.
see.
So nobody wants to do it, right? All right. Call the roll. Call the roll.
Thank God. Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown. Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher. Motion passed to pay corporate bills, AP warrant list.
Okay. Remember, when you walking down the sidewalk and you trip, they could have paid for it. All right. Here we go. Is there a motion to approve an ordinance 24-015 engaging the village? And it's not the village. It's trustees council. Let's clear that up. Legislative council as the attorney for the municipal officers electoral board of the village of Dalton. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, so the attorney has advised me, which I know you know, because you're a lawyer down there, knows this too. This is an improper item placed on the agenda. This board has no merit as it relates to the electoral board. They know that, I know that, and he definitely knows that. So you guys cannot put a motion on the floor before this body to choose your own legislative counsel to be the counsel for the electoral board. So, attorney, McGrath, I think you should advise your client, whoever placed this on here, that that's not legit.
With all due respect, Mayor, you're completely wrong. There's been a motion and a second. It's properly on the agenda. Either one of the attorneys sitting next to you can advise
And the
you.
attorney did just advise me, sir, and that's why I'm speaking to it.
Mayor, if you could just let me finish. Either of the attorneys can advise you. If they call into question anything on the agenda, there's another procedure they could follow and take that to a different venue, and I welcome them to do that.
Okay, so let's call it on. Okay, so he stated that it is still improper. I stated what I stated for the record. It's illegal to do. And then also, just so people understand what this is, because a lot of people don't understand this lingo. We have an electoral process. The electoral process is when someone challenges you as it relates to you filing your petition. When you file your petitions, we have to create a body as it relates. Okay, the attorney want to explain.
Counsel, with all due respect, I advise the mayor that this is not. I advise the mayor, council, that this is not the municipal officers electoral board. That board is different from this board. This is the village of Dalton's.
Not Uncle Cecil.
The MOEB is a statute.
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
creature of
it's
statute.
crazy.
According to ILS 510, council. This is not that board. That motion should be properly addressed by the proper board.
Are we in comments, discussion?
No, we're talking, the attorneys was talking to each other as it relates to that it's an improper item on the agenda, and he just gave him the rules, the state statute of where this item should be is not before this body. They do not control the electoral board. Guess who controls it? It's myself, it's the clerk, and it's the senior trustee. Those are the three individuals that's on the electoral board. They know that, I know that, we know that. So to put it right here for a vote before you guys is improper. It's not the way it works or goes. Let alone you want to basically appoint your legislative council when you're the one being challenged.
That's not true.
When you're being challenged in that process. So I'm just pointing that out as it relates to what's going on.
So there was a motion and a second. Are we in discussion?
I understand that. So you gonna let me finish?
I want to talk.
All right, he said, go ahead. Y'all gonna vote on it? Go ahead. All right, call her up. Trustee,
Are we in discussion?
y'all got something to say? Go ahead.
I do. So, to be very transparent, since he started quoting ILCS, whatever he was quoting. It would be unfair to anybody when Mayor Henyard is running, Jason House is running, the clerk is running. So for it to be no inconsistencies and nobody saying somebody did this wrong and somebody did that wrong, the purpose of putting this on the agenda is for the county to be the electoral board where they're not biased because of all of these people that are running are be there. So yes, you are the mayor, but if all of y'all are the people that's on the ballot, that would be unfair. So the purpose of this ordinance, and I'm sure if you read it, you would see that it's for the county to come step in so there would be no biases of anybody that put in any objections, because the only person that put in objections is the Marcus Quigley against us because they couldn't find nothing else to do.
So just for the record, you still got it wrong. Everybody that knows the process, been through the process, remember, I've been elected since 2013. As it relates to you removing someone from the body, if you feel they're biased in any way, it's they do a public member. That's how it goes. They bring a public member in and they replace the person that's sitting there, especially if they're the one running. That's how it goes. So for you guys to try to supersede the process and place this on the agenda is wrong. That is not how it goes. Like I said, y'all give misinformation to the public and not the right information. But this is your way of, again, trying to control the situation at hand. Please do your homework, residents, before you just believe the hype of what goes on around here. But we're done. I got you. I'm letting it go. All right, moving on. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Same.
So is Andrew texting the fake lawyer, asking him can he help him with his case when when Fanea go back down and file another lawsuit against his ass for basically sexual, I mean, essay, because both of them sitting there texting. So I'm guessing they probably talking to each other, right next door to each other. That's what it looks like to me. Kiana is tripping, smiling like she see what's going on. Cause I know you already know how some people be knows they look over like what the, you know what I'm saying. She just smiling like, oh boy, this is just a hot mess. The other attorney, the lady, she is so over it. She's ready to go. She got on her Inspector Gadget outfit. That's all she need was the hat. But she just looked like she is just definitely ready to go right now. Illinois governor said he going to stop Trump. He got cursed out today.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
He got cursed out
Trustee
today.
House.
Aye.
Help daughter
Trustee
governor.
Holmes.
Wow.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda, motion to approve ordinance number 24-016, amended Title 5 of the Municipal Code of the Village of Boston concerning penalties for violations of the Village Animal Control Ordinance. Is there a motion?
I'll motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, is there a motion second? Any discussion?
Yes, so at the last meeting, we had discussion regarding residents receiving high fines for their loose animals. We had the discussion, and myself, I've spoken to some residents, and with speaking with the board, we decided that we don't want to outprice, or our job is not to make the fines so high that the residents cannot afford them. We do understand that accidents happen with dogs and animals, so we do understand that. So we changed the fee and the fine. Instead of it being $500 on the first offense, we changed it to $150 for the first offense, $250 for the second offense, and $500 for the third offense. We are in hopes that residents
just be mindful. Be mindful of your neighbors. We do understand that accidents happen. However, we want to also be safe, and that's the main goal. So we are changing the price, and we will make a lot of other changes over the next few months. I've noticed enormous amount of animals loose. I've been in this village 20 plus years, and I've never seen so many stray animals. The problem is not the animals that are that the residents.
Those
The
these
problem are
three,
abandoned
two, one.
animals. So
Just
we
be
need animal
advised that
control.
we just stating
I
facts over
brought it up
here.
once before. You stated that we have animal control, but what you really meant is we have an animal control vehicle. So we do have an animal control
But we
vehicle
just still
that
stating
you
facts.
purchased unapproved by
Just
the
stating
board,
facts.
$80,000. It was approved by the board, but there was no process. And when we see here, that's our whole concern as a board, the process. It's not necessarily that the ideas that you come up with, um,
Yes,
they're
in
not against the
Dalton,
ideas,
East
but
Chicago,
everything needs a process and a
just a
procedure.
different part.
So we are supposed to have animal control. We should have found people to, we should have found certified people to run the animal control. Right now, our issue is, we had an issue, I called around, I've done my research.
Well,
and
it's
I
in
spoke with the
Illinois.
county. They have an issue because they said that we have an
Illinois,
officer,
however
an
you say it.
ex-officer, who wasn't following the process. So because they wasn't following the process and they were doing unimaginable things with the dogs, the
Suburbs.
county suspended
Facts.
our need to our not they're not allowing us to operate right now. So what we need to do is figure out how we can become licensed with the state again, so that we don't have these issues, and that we could eventually hire someone certified to run animal control, so that we can have the animal control in place for the residents. I also called the Humane Society. Once upon a time, we did have animal control, and the process was, when a resident called, the animal control would pick up the animal and they would take them to the Animal Humane Society. Well, they said that we owe them money. So right now, they're not allowing the animals to come there. So the issue is, now we have all of these animals, we have nowhere to place them, so they're just running around the town, procreating and making more. When we just want to get control of the issue. So this is the first step. Thank you.
All right, anyone else? I think you guys should pay the bill. If you pay the bill, you guys supposed to take time. So that's an excuse. And as it relates to these ordinances that you put together, I think you guys are way behind the eight ball. Y'all had over 3.5 years to do something, and you guys haven't created anything. But now, guess what? It's election time, so you're digging in the crates trying to create whatever possible, such as play with animals. I think that you guys are going down the wrong road with the animals. I think you guys should leave the fees where they are. I think you should actually increase them, because what they don't tell you, or they're not telling you, is, you know how many people have got attacked by dogs in Dalton? These all police reports right here. Police reports. People getting mauled to death. Did y'all know that in Dalton? These are reports that we got. But yeah, we talking about charging $100 for a loose dog, a pit bull. I'll give you a story. We was out running about, 2 months ago, Will? 2 months ago. When I say a pit, was that a pit? What kind of dog that was? A pit was loose. Chased the mail lady down the street. She was screaming her heart out. I had to call the police, because we
Do
want
what you
somebody
gotta
to get
do,
this.
baby. Do what you gotta do, baby.
Called the police, but when the police came, the person came and got the dog already and left. I asked the young lady, is she okay? She wanted to still work, do her route, but these
That's
are
why
issues
y'all
that
the
we got around
mods.
town. Another issue. I drive around the town. This is what people should know about me, because I care. So about school time, I'll say 3:30. You had 2 King Corsos. I think I got them right. Them big
Damn.
bitches all loose. These are all recorded, because I called the police. So these are all in reports that you can go check. So imagine kids getting out of school. So if people running down the block and the dog chasing them, what do? Until it happened to you, you will understand why people got strict penalties in place to protect you, resident. Because one guy got ate up, and it was behind Trina Down's house by 2 pigs or Germans or something.
Why the fuck
So
now?
I'm saying that to say that when all this happened, and the man had to get
Why she had to
so
say?
talk about these things, but don't look into it and do it all for.
But why she had to say? by Trina Downs' house. Don't matter. It could have been by your house, Tiffany. Why would you put that lady out there or try to make it seem like allegedly that, she had something to do with these dogs? By Trina Downs' house. Like, Tiffany be throwing shots indirectly. And that's not cool. Why would you say that? By Trina Downs' house, why? Why even put that in there? You ain't even had to put that lady name in that statement, making it seem like, all right, so Mick said he wrong. I look across the river and I see Dalton. Sounds like Kamala Harris word salad. But why would you bring that lady into, what I'm saying, Trina Downs' house? Out of any, like, why? Why? What was the purpose of that? No. See, trying to throw somebody under the bus. That's all that is. Because why it had to be, why you didn't even had to put that lady in there, because you know that lady and you have a little squabble and y'all not that cool. I'ma just say, I ain't gonna say they don't fuck with each other, but I'ma just say that they not cool like that. But that's digging a shot at somebody. Tiffany know what she doing. You know what I'm saying? She know exactly what she doing. Like, why would you do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, you ain't even had to call nobody name. But Trina, that and act like it was good to say. It was fine to say. It was like, yeah, shots fired. That's what it was. So now when Trina Downs come back, you shouldn't even be mad. This is another little clip. This is, you know what I'm saying? You throwing shots at people. That is not cool. You ain't even had no business putting that lady name out there and doing. See, this is what I'm saying. She's sneaky. She got antics and tactics of the way she do things. Now, that's going to be a situation. Because why would you call out Trina Downs? By Trina Downs' house. You could have said, why you ain't say by Andrew Holmes' house or anybody else's house? Why would you shouldn't even you ain't even had to say by nobody's house. Excuse me, y'all. But it doesn't matter by whose house it was. So are you trying to insinuate that these are Trina Downs dogs? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? Why would you say that? I'm not understanding. Is these her dogs or not? Like, make it make sense. The dogs in her house don't really have nothing to do with it. Like, you throwing shots. You just throwing shots out there. Shots. Like, everybody. Like, come on, yo. That's not cool. That's not fucking cool.
For click and views and for a political gain, but yet y'all ain't doing y'all job of research. You should leave the fees where they are. You guys should actually increase them and hold people accountable, because when one of those dogs get loose, what are you going to do? All you gonna say is we gonna charge them $100? That's it? But your person's ate up sitting on the ground. Like, make that make sense. It makes no sense to me. I think you guys should revisit this, either table it for another day, or you should re-increase the numbers so that people are accountable for their dog that is eating up people in our village. So that is my comments for it. I pray that the board consider them and amend that ordinance.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to conclude with this before I vote. Again, I heard your stories, and that's your story is every reason why we need animal control. We need animal control. We need you to figure out how you can make things right with the state so that we can be certified, so that we can actually get certified people to operate the $80,000 plus truck that's been sitting for 3.5 years. And when I stated it, I heard you say, well, it's 3.5 years later, and I never mentioned it. Anyone watching the meetings, which they watch, they know that a few months ago when I mentioned it, you said we do have animal control trustee Norwood, and that's what you stated. So all I'm stating to the residents is I know that she done flew from Vegas to Atlanta doing a whole media tour with the whole entourage paying 50,000 for travel here, 50,000 for travel now there. Now we're broke and she wants to put the fines on the residents of the taxpayers. And to me, that's not fair. So, with that being said, I vote to amend the fees so that we're not overpricing it and making it too ridiculous where the residents can't get their loved ones back in reference to their animal because their animals are loved ones to some people. So that's my stance, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, so let me remind y'all.
Don't remind us, Tiffany. Don't remind us. Do not remind us. Hey, the real 10 Bears, my bad. So, the real 10 Bears said, didn't they hire Lightfoot to investigate Tiffany? Yes, Lloyd Lightfoot already um investigated her, and we already know that Tiffany is already in debt. Missy, I will come up. Missy, I will come up. All of them. So, all of whom? Wait a minute. You want me to drop the link again, Fat Man? So, Lori Lightfoot did do the investigation, and she already proved to us that they was 43 in the hole, 43 million in the hole. Lori Lightfoot, she said that she wasn't done her investigation, and she was going to come back, but she never came back. So, I'm not sure about the second part of what Lori Lightfoot found because after that, we haven't even heard of Lloyd Lightfoot again. Is she missing? Like, no. Like, no, let me stop playing. But no, we haven't heard anything back from Lloyd. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, the real 10 Bears, we still don't know what's going on. We want her to come back. We want her to finish and find out where the rest of this money and this, that, and the third. We definitely want to find out what's going on. Shit. Yes. She got evicted from the home she rents. She haven't got evicted yet. She haven't got evicted. Bitch told my look. She told them people that she don't live there. She never lived there. Though that's what I was saying earlier. So she blaming it all on Kamar. Just like she made that lady read the statement and this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, Tiffany want everybody to take her downfalls. I'm not sure why. Because at the end of the day, like, ain't nobody gonna keep on riding and dying for you. I know I wouldn't. Did 43 million. And then, it was like thousands of dollars at what was it? Amazon. That's why back in the not back in the day, but a couple of lives ago, I call her the Amazon mayor. I call her the Amazon mayor. That's what I put in my thumbnail. She's the Amazon mayor because who spent $4,000 at Amazon? Then she did the Wayfair. Yup, yup, yup. She did Wayfair, and she had another one that was kind of like expensive, and this, that, and the third. The lady went on a spinge and splurge. She splurged out on everybody. You feel me? She went in with all these people money.
Follow what's what. As it relates to our animal control unit, we do have an animal control unit, and trustee knows that. So for her to get up here and lie and say 3.5 years and we ain't had no animal control, because we went on her block. that she don't live at. She don't live at the address. I'm mad that I didn't challenge you on that. But anyway, when we got to that address, it was two loose dogs that we went and picked up with the animal unit that she keeps saying we don't got. And she gonna call and make a post and say, hey, it's two loose dogs. Why you didn't call us? Why didn't you call the police? It's kids out there. I got the call from one of the presidents to show up and show out and get the dogs. So this how important this is, but she studied, hide behind other stuff, going left on other things. Talk about this. Right here, right now. We need to amend it and make it right. Somebody get ate up. Just remember, y'all look for Trustee Norwood because she the one put this in place because $100 is not going to help you with your conflict.
He said finger.
People get jump over gates all the time, meaning they're animals, and then they have to find the owner, and some of them don't even have tags. So they ain't got no tags. Who do you charge? Now the dog just loose, ain't got a tag.
Why you can't get on?
Make that make sense. So all I'm saying to you guys is I pleaded with the board, asked them to reconsider and readvise.
Why you can't get on?
Revise this, and then we can move forward. But if you're gonna take that stance, I will be vetoing it. By the way, just so we're crystal clear to the public. So if they pass this, it will be vetoed at the next meeting. All right.
Call down police department and see if there's any animal control for yourself.
Anything else?
So you know.
All right.
I can get on. Why you can't get on?
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
I'm gonna post it again.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve ordinance number 24-017, authorizing and providing for the issuance of its 1.6 million taxable general obligation bond, series 2024, of the Village of Dalton, Cook County, Illinois, for the levy of a direct annual tax significant to pay the principal and interest of said bonds and approving a tax escrow agreement. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second? Second. Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Call her up.
Try it now, y'all.
Aye. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
They say she spent the money in Finger Hut.
Motion passed.
You know, President goes to majority, scared to vote for that tax levy increase. Okay, next on the agenda, is there a motion to accept the memo regarding the enforceability of the vehicle lease purchase agreement for the Ford Explosion, Expedition, Chevy, in the Chevy Tahoe in the Durango? Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Next, is there a motion to declare the lease purchase agreement unenforceable and to return the Ford Expedition Durango Chevy Tahoe to the lender? Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, I'm going to go back. My bad, Trustee. Trustee Holmes had a statement or something you want to make? Go ahead, Trustee.
So the car that we are discussing is one of the Chevy Tahoes, which one of the person that's the detail drives, which is a luxury vehicle. It's not a police car that's on the street. The other one is the Expedition that the fire chief had. The other one is a Tahoe that was sitting, and then the Durango that the previous chief had. If you tallied up just those four vehicles of the lease, it's $9,145 per month. which would save us $109,740,000 a year. $40 a year. So this is not any cars that's coming off of the street for the police. These are the other vehicles that were unapproved by the board.
Okay, all right, it'll all be vetoed. All right, next, is there a motion to approve a policy? Took the vote already. Pay attention. All right, next on the agenda is there a motion to approve a policy to enforce the return of all village property within 24 hours of separation from employment? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, why is this created? That's my discussion.
You said what?
Why is this created? Whoever created this, so put this on the agenda.
I created it. I put it on there, and the reason that I put it on there is because it's a lot of liability. So I'll give a couple examples of things that have happened when people terminate. If they're laid off, if they're terminated, if they're leave from the village, they should be returning the village property within a reasonable amount of time. We have somebody that was laid off in August that was driving a village vehicle, and now it has mysteriously disappeared, and I don't know where it's at. But if something was to happen in that vehicle, we would be liable for it. So it should be a 24 to 48-hour time frame that all village property be returned. This has nothing to do with anybody personally. This has something to do with the liability of the village. Also, those vehicles, and I can say two of them,
Creole baby. What's up, Creole?
The previous person left and only gave one key back, meaning that another key is somewhere around. All of village property should be returned, just as if you had left someplace, you have to turn in your ID, you have to turn in whatever belongs to that village. This is putting us in a very liability, I'm sorry, I need to make sure I say it, I gotta pause them, liability and high risk. We already have problems with insurance. We already have problems with all these lawsuits, and this can cause a lot of concern. So I put it on there. I placed it on there because I believe there should be a time frame that all village items and property be returned if somebody separates from the village.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm not in disagreement with anything being returned to the village. I totally agree with that. I don't think that it's a need for an ordinance or anything to be created because HR normally tells you to give everything when you part from a employment. So I just think y'all just making things for no reason when it's already something on the books that states when you leave, get fired, quit. Normally you go in HR office and they ask you to give those things. If you don't have them, they say give them the next day or whatever. So I just think this is just a waste of money as it relates to, I'm pretty sure the lawyer down there charged to create it when it's something like that on the books because everywhere or anybody that has an actual job has done it or created it. So
there, I'm, and this is something that we agree on. But you saying that that's what's supposed to happen. Obviously, it hasn't happened if these people still have the property. So we're putting it as an ordinance to hopefully it be enforced because, as I just stated, it's a liability. So when these type of things happen, yes, it is common nature that human resources do this. But obviously, whatever the situation is, it hasn't happened. So I think if it's in writing, it's more enforceable.
well, we both agreed for once on something, which I just stated I agree with it. Is no need for this. And if HR, someone's not doing their job, you should let people know so that we can talk to them on whatever they're not doing, which y'all talk to HR. So call the roll.
Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
Aye.
Trustee House,
Aye.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next, motion to approve 2 business licenses. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? All right, go ahead.
A little information on this 1445 city.
Well, they put this
So I
on
didn't
here.
hear the question.
1445 city.
You said, do we have the information?
Yeah, is everything, all paperwork in
Yes,
line
sir.
with that?
Yes, sir.
What business is that?
That is the gas station on the corner of Sibley, right next to the bowling alley.
Marathon or something?
I think it's the Shell gas station.
All right. Any more discussion? All right. So you guys want to approve 2 business licenses, and you stated that they turned everything in, correct?
Yes.
Okay. This is the main reason why the board do not get in the day-to-day operation and should not have any input on who get what license, when, where, or how. At the end of the day, we always had a process in our village. And I'm allow, William, you can come here, you can take my mic. To the mic to speak to the fact of who got what. Okay, y'all out of order. Okay. You out of order, you out of order. So, as it relates to items, can you see that, please?
I have to take the vote.
Can you see that mic?
He doesn't work here.
Thank you. You gotta be so rude, that's so rude. So I just want to point out, as it relates to items and things that are not completed, but this board want to surpass the process and give their friends, homies, whoever, licenses when we have a process in our village. As long as you go through the steps, follow the protocol, no problem. But when you come here and you sit here and you just want to approve licenses without checking with our departments to see if they did everything, it's beyond me. So my question is this: who got paid? Who on the tape? Because at the end of the day, why is this up here? It should not be before the body, because that's what they do at the village. That's what the employees are for. But right now, we constantly coming here asking the board to approve things that they should not be approving. So, William, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to just explain that with the housing department and permits and licensing, there is a process in place. The particular business that you're speaking of, when we researched it today, first they had not had their fire inspection, which is one of their requirements. They have the building and fire inspection. So when you say, Trustee House, that they had all the credentials, I don't know where you got the proof that they had all of their credentials. They still have to have their state license. We checked today, they didn't have their state license. And there's various other things without divulging this particular business, all of their information that they is required. We will reach out to them tomorrow and inform them of those things that's required in order to get a business license. With the leadership of Mayor Henyard, we have come to the conclusion that majority of the businesses here, and I quote, the business that was last Friday, so he's been in the village for 30 years. I have to provide him with his articles of incorporation, his state licenses, inspections. He said he never had to have that. So with our code enforcement, we sent them out there. This particular business had water leaking through tiles onto hamburger that our citizens was actually purchasing. So we let them know that it's important, it's imperative, before the village signs off on these business licenses, they have to follow these procedures. Those procedures was not in place until Mayor Henyard came in. There's no process or procedures, no job descriptions from director, manager, supervisor, and clerk. And so this is based on all the ordinances that we have in place. So we will reach out, Mayor, as we inform you, to this particular business and let them know of the things that's required before they can obtain the business license. Because we want to be, a business has to come into compliance before we can actually provide them with their business license. Okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So the reason why I asked him to come up so you can hear from someone that's in that department. Because you get information and it's the wrong information that is given to people. They don't do the process. But then they go and say, oh, they stopped me. They won't give me a license. They want this. Why they don't do that same song and dance when they go to Tenley and Orland? They tell them no until they come into compliance. It's the same with our black and brown communities. You got to come into compliance. Once you do that, fine, you approve. But you must follow the steps. We cannot think that we can go to a board and say, hey, can you approve my license? But yet you ain't did everything you're supposed to do with our village. But then they get up here and lie to y'all and say, hey, yes, they did everything. Everything's been approved and they're done. And that's not true. And that's not true. So what I'm saying to you is that you have to pay attention and hear every side before you decide on what to do. And that's where we are today. So that's why I'm stating that with these businesses, as long as they come into compliance, we have no problem with it. We want businesses here. I am the most business-friendly person there is. I want people to keep going and keep growing. That's how I started. I come from a small mom-and-pop store. So why would I not want somebody else to have the opportunity to grow within a community, especially ours? But I want them to do it the right way. Because if somebody gets sick, somebody gets injured, and one of the places that they just approved, the village gets sued because we approved it. And they didn't do an inspection. And you go in, something fall down on you. You go cook some raw meat, and it's not cooked to a certain temp. But we approved them. It got to make sense, guys. I need you to see that. And stop just going with the hype of negativity, because that's not what it is. We want people to do things the right way, and then they have no problem with being approved. I just don't think they should be coming before a board that don't work there, that don't know if they did A through Z. So that's where it's at. So that's what we need to work on. So that's my statement for it. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, on this business specifically has submitted everything to the village administrator as well as the Ms. Carlisle who's doing the permits. So if you have questions, I would say please have an employee contact the administrator and they can provide that documentation to them. That's on this business specifically. I will say prior to this administration, the board did not need to be involved in business licenses. This is the least business-friendly administration that I've ever seen.
That's right.
It takes more, it takes businesses up to 6 months and they get no responses, no answers. That's the reason the board created this process. If the employees would do the job and make sure these people are followed up with and comply, we have no problem getting out the way. The board is not trying to oversee all this stuff. We're doing this as many other things because the job is not being done. Once the job is getting done, the board can fall back and just do the legislation that we signed up to do. At this point, it's not happening. So please, I would welcome people to do their job. I would welcome the departments to go back to the employees. And when that time comes, we'll get out of it. But at this moment, we are trying to make sure that businesses get the license they're entitled to. Because of this board, 23 businesses got the license that they need. Dalton is the only community that in order to get a business license or a liquor license, you need an attorney. Why the hell is that necessary? It doesn't make sense at all. So when we talk about bringing business, we have to make it more business friendly. We have to let the businesses know, and that's what this board is doing.
All right, so right now you guys are impeding on the day-to-day operation. That is not your job. That is not your job to do, and you're impeding on the day-to-day operation as a trustee. Y'all job is to legislate. That's all y'all do. You guys cannot sit here and circumvent the process. The process is what it is as it relates to a business coming into our community. And if people get their stuff right, they wouldn't have to go through all of this if they make sure they do it right the first time. I have made videos and showed you guys of people going on fake news, and I've showed you the truth. So that's just what it is. And for people to get up here and grandstand like they're not doing their job, stop it. Tomorrow, show us what you feel that they got, because they don't have it. We checked today, and I made sure we got our facts before we came to this meeting, and they don't have what they need. And then as it relates to the second company, what is it that they want to do? Now, it's a sports complex. What is this? So every time you guys put something on there and then approve it, but no one else knows what's going on. But then yet, y'all use me for the headlines in the news. But you're the one that's sitting here creating all the tension and all the things in our community because you guys voted for it. But the problem is the mayor is the executive branch. I don't know. Good question. Where is the VA? And that's the other issue. VA's never here, don't do his job, don't communicate with people. He reports, guess to who? The mayor. And he's been reporting to the board of trustees. So who really is running what? But yet y'all point the finger. It's not right. It's not fair. So I just want to say that. So again, y'all can approve it all you want. It will be vetoed. The person needs to come up into compliance with us, the village. Once they come in compliance with the village, it's not a problem with approval. But they must do that. They must follow the steps. I want that for the record. So once you guys go and do these political games, put things on here for political plays, make sure they follow the process. That's where we are. All right, Colorado. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, trustee.
Yeah, I want to need a motion to table it.
It's been a motion to table it. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion and second to table it. Colorado.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
No.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher. Motion failed.
All right. Oh, look at that. All right. Thank you. Next is
Sorry, let me correct that. This is a motion to table item 12G.
next. Is there a motion to approve a settlement agreement in the amount of $900,000 to Camille Williams versus Dalton Settlement? Okay.
Oh, I'll make the motion.
All right. Let's pause for 1 minute. Attorney got a question.
What's up, Reefa? What's up, Kosha Song? How y'all doing? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like for your girl.
Okay. I think. Are you tabling it? What you doing? Okay. Well, so what are y'all doing? Tabling it? Okay. Is it a motion to table? All right. The motion to table. Is there a second? There a motion and second. Colorado.
Hey, y'all know this, right? Y'all know this,
Colorado.
right? Y'all know this, right? She ain't got all the energy for staying brand like she be talking to the other trustees. Do y'all see? Do y'all want me to run a bit? But she don't have all that energy that she be having for all the other trustees. She don't have that same energy for Trustee Brown because she need him and she need Angel Holmes. They is her last allies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else up there is ops to her. You know what I'm saying? Even now Tammy Brown is an op. But we almost had Stan Brown in our corner. But she already knows Stan Brown is the flip flopper at this point. Andrew Holmes, he just wasn't showing up because he was just, allegedly, I'm just gonna say this, afraid to come through because of, like, he got basically approached today, which not she didn't. Fanny didn't approach him in his face, but she approached him on the podium. But at the end of the day, she don't have that same energy for Stan or Andrew because she know that she need them. Because without them, there's no her. And a lot of times she be needing them there. So they when they do their votes and cast their votes for basically the laws or whatever the legislation or whoever she's trying to pass and this and the third, she knows she have them. And now Tammy Brown ain't fucking with her now. And now Stan is like he wishy washy because he another one that don't show up a lot of the times because he tired of the bullshit. Because oh wait, is the FBI looking at you or all of us? He's scared to death. But yeah, it's just It's just crazy. This is just crazy, y'all. I don't even know how else to explain it, but she need them to. They is her only hope to help her get some stuff done or whatever she want to pass. They her only hope. Cause ain't nobody else fucking with Tiffany.
Clerk.
Trustee
Uh
Norwood,
oh, I missed
Aye.
the line.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House,
Aye.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher. Motion tabled.
Mayor, if I may, the attorney has a statement about it being from a federal judge, so I want to let him.
Okay, well, y'all probably should go to closed session because everybody down here is saying y'all should talk about it in the back. And I agree. I don't think y'all should put whoever business that is out in the open. So,
If you want, we can go into executive session. I was just noting that this litigation was handled by an outside firm, Michael Sparrow from Hinshaw and Culberson. There was
Right.
a settlement conference 3 weeks ago, and this was agreed to, and it's partly with the village and with the village's insurance carrier. The village really has no say. If they want to go against the settlement, then the village will be on the hook for paying all future defense costs and any difference in the dollar amount. So you go into executive session. I did not handle it. I know generally what the case is about. The attorney who handled it is not here, obviously, but it was pursuant to a settlement conference in federal court with the village administrator, that attorney, other attorneys, and plaintiff's counsel.
all right, thank you. Next, is there approval for the audit engagement letter? Is there approval?
I motion.
Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Okay, well, my question is, how did this firm come about?
This was a force-placed audit by Susanna Mendoza. We could not identify a firm that would accept, so Comptroller Mendoza identified a firm that will take on the Village of Dalton.
Okay, that's great. All right, is there a motion and second? Call around.
Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House,
Aye.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher. Motion passed.
All right. Next, is there a motion to approve resolution number 24-010, authorizing payment for the Village of Dalton Special Counsel Legal Services? Is there a motion? No motion? Is there a motion to pay the legal fees? All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You didn't provide any documentation with this, so how much is you're asking for payment? What is the payment? Do we have a contract?
So
Anything?
obviously you didn't read because there is an attachment to it, and it's called the resolution. And in the body of the resolution, it states the payment for legal services. It say what your lawyer get.
I know what services is now.
It say what your lawyer get. It ain't no contract. It's a resolution. It's in there.
Okay, can you give me the number?
There you go. You can review mine, but it's in your package. All right, let's find it. And you got a second page. That way you can read and see. It say whatever legislative council gets. It says it on there. What's the dollar amount that he gets? Well, Grab, what's the dollar amount you get per hour?
Why are we using legislative counsel to
I'm
determine
asking.
your
I'm asking. She just asked me the question. We trying to make sure it's fair, that it's across the board. That's all. Whatever they get, make sure they get. Yeah. So an invoice will be billed every time the individual does work to you guys. Well, to us.
trying to get paid.
Any more discussion? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Say again.
Is Delgado still with us on this here?
I cannot hear you. Sorry.
Is Delgado still with us on this here?
Delgado dropped the
special-
cases, so we had to bring in a different counsel to handle all the villages cases. So no, they're no longer on record.
Wait a minute. I thought this was special prosecution. I thought that was for like the citizens stuff.
No, Delgado dropped the cases. Y'all not listening. Okay, what we doing, guys? So it's been a motion and second to approve payment to the Village Dalton Special Counsel for Legal Service. It's been motion and second. Any more discussion? All right, call the roll.
No.
No.
She said no.
No.
All right, okay. So let me make this statement for the record. You call the last person. Slow. All right, so we did everything, so here we are. I just want to make this statement for the record, so please make sure this is in the minutes. So the judge told this body, this board, they was all in court with me, that they should do the same thing that they do for their counsel, which is create an ordinance/resolution, and it's in the document, and you guys can check it out, news, so you can see what the transcript stated that the judge told this body to do. They was all in court. And it said, to be fair, you should pay counsel. So if you're not going to pay counsel, we created exactly what the judge told us to do. And then we get up here, and then everybody vote no. So make that make sense. Thank God we're in court tomorrow. I appreciate that. So in court tomorrow, we'll bring this up, because at the end of the day, we have to sit here and go through this. But I want to point that out just so you understand the why and how it came to be on here. It cannot be good for one side and then bad for the other side. Cannot be. But that just shows you the control that everyone does. Next on the agenda, motion to approve payment of invoices to Robinson Engineering. Is there a motion?
I'll motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
There a motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
I have the invoices that were just brought in today, and these are invoices from 2023, January 24. These have already been approved on a previous warrant list. We have never removed Robinson Engineering from the warrant list. Just to restate, of course, I will support this again, but these have already been approved.
Okay. Well, Ron is saying the opposite, so that's why it's on the agenda. So hold on. So if you guys want to reapprove it, then we reapprove it. If it is checks already cut, made, or whatever, then they can void the approval. She don't have to cut any checks, is what I'm saying. So you guys are in favor of it, correct? All right. Call the roll.
Wait, so we're calling a roll on something that's already been approved?
You heard what he just stated. Come on, man.
Yes.
He just said he's in favor of this.
Trustee Norwood,
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House,
Aye.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve the appointment of the police chief, Ronnie Burge? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion and second. Any discussion? call her out.
I have a comment on this, Mayor.
Okay, go ahead.
And just as we're going into the next one, so my statement is going to be the same for the next 4 points. None of the individuals listed here, the resume has not been provided to the board. No confirmation of background checks. No confirmation of salaries. And for some of the contract individuals, no confirmation of certificates of insurance, malpractice insurance. None of that information has been provided to the board. So I'm going to be a no for all of these until we can get the proper due diligence.
Okay, so for the record, guys, y'all need to stop. Y'all know I'm entitled to my appointments as a mayor. And as a mayor, I will get my appointments. I'm doing the process because I was told that this is how it needs to be. I put it before this body to support me in making sure I have management in place in every area throughout my community. Because right now, as you guys know, y'all involved in a lot of mess. And right now it's time to clean up the mess. But I need people in place to manage those departments. Because those departments are not being managed because you guys been laying people off. Y'all have it as a ghost town. People not showing up to work. Y'all paying these high salaries, and they don't even come to work. What you paying people to do? This not COVID. They need to come to work and do their job. Especially the police department. You need a police chief. And y'all know that. That's why it's being ran raggedy. I hear that all you trustees are being, have been going over there to the police department, especially Trustee Belcher. Y'all in police business that should not be. I keep telling y'all, stay in your lane. Because you be involved in stuff later on because you think you run stuff and you don't. You are a legislative body. I keep saying that. I'm the executive branch. You're legislative. All you do is make laws and...
I'm about sick of this lady. I let them talk for a minute. I just want to just say this. Tiffany just like to talk. Ain't talking about nothing. Because at the end of the day, first of all, you was not even paying the fire station. They had to make that pass when you was not there. Because you was in agreement of that. Not even only that. Some people may have to be laid off if they ain't doing nothing on the job and they getting paid for doing nothing. Some of them people that you basically hired to do nothing, acting like they have a department, and half of the times, this shit is made up. Yeah, they have to go. They make cuts on certain people and certain things that they need to have to get. We don't have the money to pay for these people. And then everybody's salary that she brought in there is double the salary that they supposed to be getting paid. So let's make that make sense too. You know what I'm saying? Her boyfriend make, man, it's, listen. They made the cuts that they need to make to try to save some money. Especially if you have a department and ain't nobody really utilizing it or nobody's coming through, nobody is, saying like, why have these people there? We can pay somebody to do probably that same job at the same time on the same different, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if this is a department, all right, you have a basketball department. Like, all right, let's get to this. Her dude, come on. He's supposed to be running a youth program, right? He get a certain amount of money to run that and this, that, and the third to run it. Whereas though you get a little budget for you to run it, get the kids basketballs, jump ropes, whatever you doing with them. Da-da-da, boo, boo, boo. But if only 2 kids is coming, then it should be cut. Because at the end of the day, why is we putting all these dozens of dollars over here when there's only 2 kids or 3 kids coming? The budget, why should the budget keep paying for all these kids that allegedly that we thought that was going to utilize the program, but they're not utilizing it? So only thing we have is 2. So yes, let's cut that a little bit. Save us some money. And keep it the fuck moving. Now later on, if more people done come or more kids come, maybe next year we can put a little more money into the budget. But it doesn't make sense because a lot of times when you have a budget and if the budget is not being used, a lot of times that's used as bonus money to the person that's basically running the program. So why let that happen when we don't really have that kind of money to be like spending or giving out? Cut some of these budgets if it's not being utilized. And I mean that just makes sense and save us some money. I don't understand. Tiffany just
Also,
she want
there's
all
a
the
budget
money.
that you have not passed. So I'm asking for your support, which I knew you guys would say no, but thank God. State statute say that I'm entitled to my appointment, whether you say yay or nay. And that's the great thing about having executive powers. I have to put it before you to hope and pray that you support me.
Bring
So I
jobs
thought
back
you
to
would, but at the
Chicago.
end of the day, all these departments are being ran without anybody. So that's my statement for that. Call the roll. No, we just on L. Yep.
No.
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 Okay. So I just want to point out to the residents that you see, my board of trustees have been trying to gridlock me. And as a mayor, I'm entitled to the appointments that I have before you. And that's how you're able to run a smooth operation. And they like to create, conflict, and they like to create chaos, which I'm not for. I really want this to run smooth and let everybody run their own department. Next, is there a motion to approve appointment of village attorney Angela Lockett?
A motion.
Is there a second? It's been motioned and second. And this is her resume. She said pass it down to y'all. Pass it down. All right. It's been motioned and second. Any discussion?
I just have one thing to say.
Go ahead.
With any position, anybody that has been in HR and have an HR background, you would have a background check ran. Nobody starts until the background clears. That's for any reputable company, business, or anything else. Any person that has
Facts.
an HR background would
That's
know that.
facts.
It's nothing wrong with you putting them on here. Where's the background? Has it been ran, and is it back? Simple as that. We've made this mistake again. Why go back down this same road again with not running background and not making sure that these people are qualified for the position?
First of all, everybody up here is overqualified for their position. So please put some respect on their name, like I tell you to do me. As it relates to us here, we are African American.
Again. Tiffany still don't get it. She is not talking about the people that are sitting up there. And not even only that, we don't know if he qualified or this new lady qualified. Y'all walked in together like y'all were together. Not even only that, she wasn't even addressing the people that was up there. So why would Tiffany talking about everybody that's up here? She's talking about the people that Tiffany be hiring. Why she always just like it seemed like she be missing the point. It just seemed like to me like the point and the realness and the understanding and being like, you know what I'm saying, using your brain, like it just goes way over top of her head. A lot of times these kids that grows up to be adults don't even wear their helmet no more. So I'm just trying to understand. They have adult size helmets. And people like Tiffany need to wear it. I'm trying to tell you because why you didn't understand what she's saying. She's not even talking about none of these people over here. But you felt offended because you know that these two people probably don't even have a college degree. You could have found them anywhere. This could be your people. This could be your boyfriend, and that can be your homegirl. Who knows? You could offend it. You could offense off of that statement. But that's not what she was talking about. She's talking about the people that we bring in and that we hire. That's what she's talking about. Because in the past, these people had felonies. These people had charges. Uh, Somebody that was working under her administration was on video cam basically smoking weed, selling weed, and allegedly had a firearm. And then, oh, I'm gonna play that tomorrow. Then that was funny. That was a good one. That was a good one. But I'm telling you, she is not even talking about the people that's sitting up here. See, if I had time today, I'd have been trifling. I should save this little rest of this little bit for tomorrow. Just so I can add on and keep on. We gonna drive it in. I don't know. Let me see how I feel. But she was definitely not talking about nobody that's up there right now. But Tiffany have basically she be hiring people that are her friends or that is her allies. These are the people that you deal with. Like you from the hood. And you get all your hood friends jobs. You get all your hood friends good jobs. Not even like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna work for the trash people. Like, you know what I'm saying, you don't even give them no jobs that's basically, you ain't even got to work in the office. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was in her position, I knew my friend had some questionable situation, do some trash stuff or something. I'm gonna give you like one of those jobs. You clean the grass or do something of that nature, where as though you won't be looked at like that. But you bring these people in the office, in the mayor's office, giving them real jobs. That's questionable. And then when you find out that these people ain't even, you know what I'm saying, legitimate to be working these spots, now you looking all crazy. You the one that got them in there. And that's all she was talking about. Like, Tiffany took it all the way the wrong way.
View. I'm gonna say that. And with that being said, we are great. You have attorney to my left, and y'all don't want to give him the opportunity. This is Matt Salmon. He has been practicing law for years. To my right, you have Angela Lockett.
See? See what I'm saying?
And this got to, because y'all need to stop playing with people's names. They are attorneys.
Where's his degrees? Where's their degrees?
They wouldn't be an attorney. And as it relates to,
and I ain't talking about temperature.
All y'all know his credentials. You know he has been a police chief in several different locations. And as it relates to Michael Smith, y'all need to stop before he sue y'all for defamation of character. He does not, and I repeat, he does not have a background. Just because you don't, don't make it right on what you say about people. So please,
again,
stop
defaming.
Hold on, trustee. Please stop defaming people's names, because it ain't cool, it ain't fair, it ain't right. Stop. I'm entitled to my appointments, and my appointments will be who I choose it to be, because I did that before, listening to a body of picking people that I didn't choose. So this time around, picking the people that I choose.
But all your people ain't
because you need people that is
qualified
and not against you, or not trying to sabotage you in your camp. And these individuals, like I stated, are overqualified to run the day-to-day operation. So, moving on.
Let me just say this. Again, with qualified.
Can I get 20 likes, y'all?
Any reputable business.
I just need 4 more. I think I got 16. Let me see.
Works for a business knows.
Yeah, give me 4 more likes, please. Just make it to 20, please. Let's go. Help me out here.
A background check, and you don't start until your background clears. And that's only because you're going to cover your tail at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Okay, qualified? You say they're qualified. Where's the background check? Again, we've made these mistakes before. You picked those other people before. and then look again. So background checks. What's the argument? Let's do the background checks and move on from there.
I never picked anyone with a background. They do not have a background, and
Ooh,
it is pending a background check.
the lies.
So we are going to move forward. Thank God it's my appointment. So we're going to move forward. Tomorrow, each one of them will be in HR. And I don't think your attorney did a background check, so I don't know why you want my attorney to do a background check. So stop it. But the people that work for the village, sure, they will do a background check tomorrow. They will go to HR, get their paperwork certified and done, and then they will send them on their way. Background checks don't take that long to do. So that's where we are with that. So, because we're not waiting no longer. Y'all had me without any of these people in place for several months. You guys have crippled the village, and I am here to fix it. Because now we don't have anybody in place to do the things that's needed to run the day-to-day operation. So, well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I just want to make sure.
Mayor.
So, go ahead.
No, and I just want to kind of state, because my original
Woo,
statement
child.
I was very intentional in terms of just saying the information had not been provided. I do not think that anybody deserves to have their name defamed. So that is not the intention. I believe the process that I'm looking for before making a positive vote would be either a resume for a contractor, a background check, and either voted yes or no. But there's no intention on defaming anybody, but the board does have the authority to make the decision based on the information presented. At this time, we've received no information, and I will be voting no.
Okay, let me clear you up, because again, y'all send improper information out. Y'all don't have any authority to do anything. You guys are supposed to do advice and consent. What that means, just so we crystal clear, advice and consent states that they're supposed to agree or disagree, and that's it. And then guess what I get to do? Still appoint my appointments. That's how this goes. So I just want you to understand how the game goes, how they keep trying to act like they control me. They do not. They have no authority over my office. I am the executive branch. Again, they're the legislative branch. We learned this in 8th grade. Gosh, why y'all ain't got it yet? So anyway, moving on. Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood,
No.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Yes.
Trustee Tammy Brown,
No.
Trustee House,
No.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher.
Well, y'all
Motion
just adding
failed.
of saying no. Okay. Next, is there a motion to approve appointment of special counsel? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second? All right. Is there a second? Anybody? Stan? Stan, can I get a second? Yes? No?
Do you, all right. Wait a minute. Do y'all see how she trying to push up on Stan? She trying to make Stan do a vote and make the vote. Like, what yo, this lady is crazy. Yeah, I'm still on that. But she trying to make Stan do a vote for her in this, that, and the third. And he like that's what I'm saying. And I know that's against the law. She ain't supposed to be doing that. So you saw her elbow him. Ain't she pushed up on him? Like, Stan, can I get a vote? Can I get a vote? I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Or I'm gonna text you tomorrow. Hold on, let me see, can the people hear you?
She said the veneer stuff,
Oh,
and then she told Andrew not to speak.
oh.
That's a charge right there, man. You can't silence nobody.
Oh yeah, when Fanny was saying Uncle Andrew and all
Right,
of this
right,
stuff.
right. And then she told him no talk.
Yeah, she did.
Am I on live with y'all?
Yeah, I got you on the
Oh man, you should have told me before I got on. Hey y'all. Shit, I gotta try to talk there. Hey, you didn't tell me. But tell me
No,
about
no,
my
I just
business.
no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, bitch stole my look. She said, "Is that Mac?" Yeah, that's Mac. All right, Mac. I holler at you. All right, well, you take care of yourself. All right, well, let me finish this live. But you take care of yourself. All right, I love you, bro. All right. Yeah, that was Mac. He had to get his little teasers and he couldn't hit the line. But yeah, like I was saying, like she tried to press up on why she keep on that's what I said. She only have Stan Brown and Andrew Holmes left and she tried to make him, you know what I'm saying, give her a vote. That was crazy. That was crazy.
So y'all don't really
Look,
have
look.
the special counsel as it relates to cases for the village of Bowling?
Say, come on, Andrew.
This game we gonna play?
This game
All
we
right,
gonna
thank
play.
God I get to steal a point. All right, it fails. Next, is there a motion to approve appointment of executive assistant? Is there? I'm in motion.
Motion.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion and second. Now you can speak.
So, executive assistant, when did it become an appointment? And then, what is Jacqueline Richardson's position?
Trustee, you and I spoke in the lot, the parking lot that is, and we talked about all of this and all the people that work in our village and what do they do. Hey, y'all out of order. Stop. Let us finish what we doing. So we did all of that, and you know the answer to those questions. So for you to get up here, hold on. So for you to get up here and act like you didn't talk with me, you spoke with me, you and we talked about everything that was going on in the village, everything that was wrong, who did what wasn't approved. We talked about all of this, trustee. But yet you come up here and have amnesia. Come on.
Have amnesia,
You
Mayor.
know what's going on. You do. So we here for executive assistant. So
What's Jacqueline's position?
so basically we're here for executive assistant. So I'm asking for
That's
your
not an
approval.
appointed position.
It's what?
That's not an appointed position.
Trustee. It's on the agenda. I either have your support or I don't. So you're going to support me since it's not an appointed position? Do you support me with my hire?
It's not an appointed position.
Do you support me with my hire, trustee? No, I don't. Oh, okay. That's my point. I know. You don't. Thank you for saying that for the record. Y'all don't support anything I do. So anyway, call the roll.
Trustee Norwood,
No.
Trustee Stan Brown, Trustee Tammy Brown,
No.
Trustee House,
No.
Trustee Holmes, Trustee Belcher.
No.
Motion failed.
Okay, so couple things. I just want to reiterate what just happened. There was motions for several individuals. A motion to appoint the police chief. Guys, hey, order. And y'all do know the judge got a login shop for
I
hacking or
will
doing
bring your
anything. So
dumb
I'm gonna make
ass
sure you know
on.
that tomorrow. So anyway, a motion. There has been several motions made. There's been a motion for the police chief for Ronnie Burge Sr. And I had 2 votes on that and 4 noes. And then there was a motion for approval of village attorney Angela Lockett, and that was also 2 yeas and 4 noes. And then I had a motion to approve appointment of special counsel Matt Solomon. Stand why y'all want no other attorneys to eat, just y'all attorney, huh? So that motion failed. I didn't get a second. And then I had a motion for executive assistant I got 2 yays and 4 no's. So that's where we are with that. Moving on. All right, so the attorney advised me to make sure I put this in the record. As you guys know, I am entitled to have temporary appointments. Currently, right now, these individuals will be my temporary appointments. I already named them, but I will rename them for record. And that is appointment of Police Chief Ronnie Bird Sr., appointment of Village Attorney Angela Lockett, Attorney Max Solomon for Special Counsel, and also Executive Assistant for Michael Smith. Those are my temporary appointments, which I am entitled to by state statute. And then, of course, next board meeting, we will bring it back up again to see if I will keep the same individual or I will go with new people. So temporary appointment goes every 30 days for those that don't know how it works. So I want to make sure that it's in the record. That's for the record clerk. So when I see the minutes, I want to see those statements. Next on the agenda is there a motion to terminate the law firm of Odison, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath? Is there a motion? Is there a motion to terminate the law firm
Is
of
there a
Odison,
motion?
Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath? Is there a motion? Anybody? Anybody motion? Stand? No? Andrew, no? We on the last one. Motion to terminate.
See, I told y'all these is her last 2 people. Why does she keep asking them? Why she keep coming for them? Is it Stan? No? Andrew? Like, what the fuck? You ain't calling nobody else but them. Look at her boyfriend next to her. He's scratching his neck like, shit, this shit is getting real. Cause he probably not even a real attorney. Yo, did we see his certificate, his credentials? Because when Tammy Brown said what she said, and she really wasn't even talking about the people up there, Tiffany caught offense and straight went like, oh, he this, and she that, and this and that. She wasn't even talking about them people. That's how we know this shit is sketchy. Can't nobody trust Tiffany. But I'm glad she put that out there, and I'm glad that people seen it, and da da da. And I really don't even remember her basically introducing them like that to the public. Only thing we heard that Tiffany was bringing guests. I never heard her. She said their first names and stuff, but she never said where they work from and what do they do and what kind of lawyers they are, because we have several different type of lawyers. Mind you, she had a defense lawyer the last time. For what? Why would you like? Come on now. So, what is these drug lawyers? I don't know. What kind of lawyer? It's different lawyers out here.
Is there a second? Nobody? Jason, wanna second that? Nope. Nope. Tam, you want a second? She's real good. That's fine. So, okay. 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 So, that was only a motion and not a second to terminate Odison, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath. I put them on here every single board meeting. And the reason why I put them on the agenda is because they are taking advantage of our community. They are overcharging us, and they're creating chaos and confusion among our residents. So I want people to know what is going on, and I put it on the agenda just so people can see it for what it is. I stated earlier that they put on a bill for $136,000 or $39,000, but yet they keep saying we're broke. But yet they're the only law firm that's constantly getting paid. I see that I didn't even see an invoice for a Delgado group. So it's just sad to see that, but yet y'all don't want to appoint my attorneys to make sure that things can get done. And I'm gonna make sure that you understand this. They are not the village attorney. I did not vote or appoint their law firm for our village. I did not. But yet they want to come in and do the strong arming and take over the cases for our village. And that is what I am fighting up against. That is what you don't see or don't know or don't understand. So I just want to make sure that I put that in the record so you can understand why I say terminate that law firm that don't mean our community any good. They put a fake recall together that they lost, and when they lost the recall, they still charged the residents for that when they knew they couldn't do it because they did it in 2015, I think, and they lost that. Then they came back and did it again, and that recall was Stan Brown, me, and Robert Hunt. So all I'm saying to you guys is pay attention to your money, pay attention to the wallet, because right now people are taking advantage of you not knowing, you being misinformed with misleading information. So I want to point that out. Last but not least, my vetoes. I stated that I was vetoing certain things, and on that veto list, because I want to just put this in here because y'all don't remember a recall, she had a payment for reimbursement for travel for Trustee Belcher. They paid $7,800 to Big Woods Barbecue for tea with the trustees. Y'all eat barbecue at tea with the trustees? I don't think so, but it's cool. And then they had the payment to Odison, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath. And then they paid Nikita, I don't know where she at, $2,500 or $3,500
There you
for
go.
a website. Like, I'm just saying. But everybody paying their friends, but y'all don't see what's really going on before you. And then also, I am also
Then she done
vetoing
called
on line
Nikita
items.
out.
I only stated these vetoes just so you can understand, but normally I just say I'm vetoing. We give the vetoes to the clerk. The clerk has a copy of it, and you can get it from them. Next. All right. Next, is there a motion to adjourn?
Yeah.
All right. Is there a
Meeting is
motion and
adjourned.
second? Call her up.
Mean adjourn. This is adjournment, right?
Yeah, this for
All
adjournment.
right. Oh.
Y'all ready? Okay, call her up.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All right. Enjoy your day.
All right, y'all. Meeting is adjourned. Woo. Y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. What's up, Jack Smith? Make sure you hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, hit the like button. Y'all ain't even give me 20 likes before I got the fuck up out of here, y'all. Hit the like if you didn't already hit it. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for everybody who commented. Yes, y'all.
Talking about residents.
I love me
If you
some
hear
duck
me,
mud
if you
flip.
hear my voice,
Yes, yes, yes. But y'all, woo! Thank you for staying tuned. For everybody that stay tuned, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. But we gonna continue to stay on her neck. We gonna continue to do what we do. We gonna continue to have fun and enjoy yourself up over here, y'all. That was a mess. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But soon the mess should be over. Only thing I want to say, at the last minute, she kept on calling Stan and Andrew out, trying to make them basically side up and be on her side, which was basically intimidation, because you don't do that to people. You just don't do that to people. Yo, any last closing arguments? Anything? Anybody else have anything to say? Thank you for coming through. Bitch stole my look. My moderators, bitch stole my look. Fat Mac, thank you so much. Creo came through. Creo 321. We had Reefa up in here. The Real 10 Bears. Yes. Thank you, y'all. I'm showing up, seeing who else. Who else is up in? Michael Tristiniano. I think that's how you pronounce his name. User 101 1018. He got blocked. Sean Strange. John Brazil. yes. Maria, I miss Maria. I didn't even acknowledge her. Papa Nat was up in here. Yes. Who else? Who else we had up in here? Who else? Oh, our computers was up in here. Thank you so much for the community engagement. Thank you so much for everybody comment. Thank you so much. Bonnie was up in here. Thank you so much. Barry was up in here. Barry, I didn't even see you up in here. Or did I? Yes, Barry was up in here, Yes, thank you everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all hit the likes. Subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you so much. Replay game. I know y'all coming through. Thank y'all too in advance. Everybody have a good night and thank you for enjoying the comments. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember that I love you and there's nothing that you can do about it.